It is 2 p.m. I'm still in bed, but I'm getting up. Look at my eyelash. Oh my goodness. I'm getting up. John, I have to film today. Look how your girlfriend getting old, y'all. Oh my God. I'm getting up. I feel like I had the worst night of sleep yesterday, and I don't know why. First of all, it was on Monday. We went out on a Monday night. We stayed out until 1 a.m. It was like this thing called Monday's Dark in Las Vegas. It really was dark. It's really kind of like an industry night, but they give back. You know what I mean? So it was a really good time. But after that, we went to sushi, and now my ass is regretting it. But I'm getting up. I really need to clean my house. It's giving a depressed girly lives here. Even though I feel like my energy is coming out of that. It's giving depressed girly lives here. So let's get up. Let's get our life together. I have no nails because I think I'm going to dye my hair and put some clip-ins in and curl it up real good for the weekend. And I need to braid Joe's hair this week. So that's why no nails until all of that is completed. So yeah, let's get this motherfucking day started. But look at my mouth, y'all.
Breaking down in the first place.
Sorry, I'm vlogging.
Deactivated my switch.
So we outside. I had to get my coffee from Pete's, which ain't actually Pete's. It's like a subsidiary. But look at how the darkness is coming up.
Like a subsidiary.
It's not them though, which is so annoying because you can't use your Pete's card there or right?
Yeah, it's super weird.
It's super weird. But somebody gonna get them in trouble for that. But look at my mouth, y'all. This is what a suburban housewife looked at like. I got a hole in my skims dress, a big sweater, a Chanel pen. Where my Chanel pen at? It's in here somewhere. A Chanel pen and a Chanel bag. Okay, because I'm a housewife. Oh. But I'm outside. But yeah, what y'all think I should get? Did you see this around my mouth?
What?
This discoloration?
No, I can't see it.
Look.
I don't see it.
Like right here. Y'all see it. So back in the day when I was younger, I used to lick my lips and get the ring around my lips. And I wonder if that's what's happening to me. And I think it is because my skin is so dry. Oh, come on, LA.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro.
What's happening? But you nigga... Sorry. Sorry, y'all.
We have to go. Y'all are in the middle of the
I can't even believe y'all would do this. Y'all, they out here acting a fool.
But why?
I don't know. But we on our way to the drugstore, so... I look crazy. Very homeless-like. But we out here.
You have to go, lady.
But
you gotta go. You have to go. We in the middle of the street.
Ooh. CVS really been getting on my nerves lately, y'all. And I don't know why. I think it's because they don't... They're what they call that? Shelves aren't packed anymore. It's really corny. So yeah, so we about to go in here because Joe said he needs something for his ears, child. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But ooh, I can get ginger ale. Alright, y'all. I just got finished watching Married at First Sight. And I'm exhausted, but I gotta film this. We gotta film this video tonight to make sure it gets out on time. So let's beat my face. This is what my hair is looking like under my hat. I'm a suburban housewife. This is the best I got. Now, I told y'all before, this is Julia hair. I had this wig since 2023. It's a V part. And when I tell you mother be doing a thing, she just did what she's supposed to give. You know what I mean? She do this tangle up thing. I probably got to get some keratin thermonique or something like that. Shout out to Lisa Barlow. But we about to get into it. I really don't feel like beating my face. I don't know how hard I can explain that. Right now, I have this chemical burn on my face. And the more I look at it, part of me thought it was because I was licking my lips. So I just got some, no, I'm not going to do that. So I just got some chapstick or whatever the case may be, but I don't lick my lips that much. Yes, I got a hold of my dress. Girl, truth is I'm tired. Options are few. I'm exhausted. You know what I mean? And I don't know why. I don't do nothing all day. Child, how am I gonna go back to work like this, y'all? How? Where's my stuff at so I can put this goddamn face on? So I'm gonna try and do like a baby beat. Oh, here we go. This is what I want. I didn't want like a full. I wanted one of these. Try and do a baby beat. Yo, my braids is hanging out at the bottom. So bad. Hilarious. Okay, she's cute. Let's dig one in and I'll talk to you guys about it. So I'm watching Married at First Sight right now. It's really fascinating because like there is a lot of things going on with these, not only women, but men. And I'm just curious about you all's perspective with dating. Like, how has it been for you? Because I'm watching this and normally I be caping for women extra hard. Okay. I come from all girls. Hello. So one thing I'm going to do, or not all girls, but the girls definitely outnumber the boys. So one thing I normally do is just like, you know, defend a woman's right to be wrong. That's just who I am. I'm a girl's girl. And these hoes is out of my control. And that's on everything we watch. I have like almost none of this left. This is the Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base. Love. So yeah, it's been kind of hard to watch these girls show up in a certain way where I feel like don't even allow a man to make you a villain. First of all, you're better than that. And I really truly believe that. Like, you're better than that. And I don't understand why we intend. I don't think you even have to be mean and nasty to people. I just don't. Some people deserve it. Don't get me wrong. But I think in the cases where I'm watching these men, they do not. And that's why it's been like hard for me to watch, because I'm just like, y'all, they're going to make you the villain. You're going to get the villain edit because this is what you're giving production when you could have just slowed up a bit. You know what I mean? I got these hairs, y'all, that's just out of control. And I really don't want to I hate tweezing my eyebrows, but I also don't want to get them waxed because there's barely any eyebrow hair. So what, you know? Hold on, let me give you guys more light. See if that's better. Ooh, mucho better. Hey, girl! That's way better. Okay. So, yeah. So, I've just been watching it and really, like, want to get your ideas on, like, what are you guys watching as far as, like, the dating shows and how has dating been for you? Because me and Joe are watching all of them. And if you didn't know, y'all need to check out our YouTube at Joe and Czar. Because we out here getting it done, baby. We talking about all these mother jumpers. And women have become... I don't want to say women are becoming the men. Because I don't want to aid in that, you know, stupid logic. However, the men are onto something. The more I watch this, the more I feel like it's not even that the women are becoming the men. It's like women want carte blanche to be as nasty as men have been to them. That's how I feel and take it. And I feel like it's hard to watch because it doesn't feel natural. Like, I do think men ain't no good. Okay? And that's mine included. But I just don't understand how, like, why show up like that? It's almost like we know universally men are the issue. And then y'all come on here and y'all doing or speaking nasty to people, being berating, degrading the men. You're ugly, you're this. On this season, there is a young woman, Camille, who is light-skinned, who is literally talking about how her light-skinned spouse is not black enough. We all know why that's problematic. It's just weird. Like, what the bleep are we even talking about? He ain't black enough. Y'all just be saying anything. And that's honestly how I know y'all really don't be dating. Because I grew up in a different era, right? I really used to date. I used to date. Damn, there's probably a million motherfuckers out there saying, yeah, I took out before. I can almost tell y'all have not been in the company of people, when women haven't been in the company of people who like them. I can almost tell when women haven't been in the company of people who are not always their type. Because somebody said something on this episode of Married at First Sight, and the man said, men put up with a lot more than women do, and we don't even realize it. You know what I mean? Because they don't have the same standards. This eyebrow jacked up. They don't have the same standards as we do. And he's absolutely correct. They need you to be certain things. Don't get me wrong. But I grew up in a time when men was picking you up at the Mammy Tatton bus stop. And I'm not being facetious. They was picking you up at the bus stop. So to watch some of the things that I'm watching, and everybody has these lists and this and that, it's quite literally exhausting. It's exhausting because I believe you should have standards, so don't get me wrong. But I also feel like, truth is, I'm tired, options are few. Like, how is that working out for you? Because one thing I think men got right is that things will work themselves out if you have a monicum of who the person that you want to be, right? You'll start to learn what is just your deal breaker. And I think that women don't date with deal breakers. We date with expectation. And I think that if it was more like, you know, the truth is, I'm not dealing with this, this, and this, full stop, we could get around more things. And I think we would have more partnership. It's just been really hard to watch young women navigate and want so much from young men, number one. Want so much from men in general. And I think two things can be said, right? You should have standards. And I mean that full out. And I feel like you should be dating. I think you should be dating, if you're dating intentionally, for partnership. The problem is that that's not what's happening. But it's being, we're pretending like it is. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just not the case. Like, oh no, it's okay if he doesn't have this or this or that. And the truth is, y'all will make concessions for the person you want to make concessions for. This is not going to be good. For example, if the man is tall enough, good looking enough, whatever, y'all don't give a damn. The standards go out the window. But then y'all try to talk to a bitch like me and pretend like that's not the case, right? My problem is not that you have standards. It's that the reason why you getting worn out like a dirty washcloth is because your standards don't exist in spaces where you think the man is the prize. And the problem is, a lot of y'all are operating from a space where the man is the prize. Because if you really thought you was that girl, like if you really thought you were that girl, this conversation, you would be like, what is this? Everybody would get the same energy. Cute, fat, tall, small. You know, it wouldn't make a difference. And that's not the case. And men are hip. Men are hip. So when you meet that man who is the universal standard of beauty, and they know who they are, don't you ever get it jacked up. They know who they are, right? And they know that because you stupid heifers been online saying he got to be this and he got to be that. So now they like, oh, that's me. You're welcome. So y'all mad because they out here. Sorry, y'all. This on the bottom of my lip is really driving me nuts. So they know that they're the prize, right? And then we get mad because we created this system. And they walking around saying, I am the man who makes 6 figures. I am the man who do this. So now guess what, ho? I could do the choosing. Do y'all hear what's happening? So then y'all get into these TV shows. And the man is acting like the prize he think he is. And truthfully, like the prize you treat him like. And you getting played to the left. And I'm really tired of seeing it. Because it's giving groupthink. Another thing I've been watching. Look how bad my eyebrows are. Another thing I've been watching recently that I've been loving is the pop the balloon thing. So at first I thought it was, what's the word I want to use? Denigrating to women. I did. I thought like, why would a woman sign up for this? Whatever. I was wrong. Okay. I think it's like a social study. And I think where the woman who hosts it would do better, right, is if she put the women behind partitions so the women can't see each other. Because also what's happening in this social media society, And y'all can believe me if y'all want to or not. I really don't care. I'm married and have been married before and been asked to be married 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times. Okay? So I know how to catch a man. Catching a man ain't hard. Y'all know how to catch a man too. Y'all just stupid. Because I believe y'all know how to catch a man. And I believe, and I would even argue, and y'all don't want to hear this, but I would even argue, you've met a man who could have been your husband. But because of some outlandish standards that you may have had for him, you know, he got to make $250,000 a year, or he ain't tall enough, or whatever. You know what I mean? We're here and we're talking to single women. I feel like the pop the balloon thing is group think in some regards. Sometimes those women, there are women on there who are just popping the balloon simply because somebody else popped theirs, and you're not going to get me to believe otherwise. It almost has nothing to do with what you actually like. And I'll give you an example. There's one with a young man, and he has dreads. He's light skinned. Everybody pops their balloon. They don't like the way he dressing. They don't like this. They don't like that. Which is the most asinine thing on earth. If you have reduced why you don't like a man to how he's dressed, your self-esteem got to be low. And I'm telling you that as a grown-ass lady. We can't possibly be ruling men out. This is Danessa Myricks. I love this stuff. This stuff is crazy. This is Yummy Skin number 9. That's the one I use. But look at that. Y'all can't possibly be letting a man go because of how he dressed. Do you hear how stupid that sounds? Like, just buy him the shirt that you want him to wear. Why do everything got to be a test? You know what I mean? And the problem is not only do everything got to be a test, they're getting hip. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm frustrated with y'all because these men are getting hip. They're getting smarter. They understanding like, oh, if I look like this, I don't have to put in no effort. And they don't. Okay? Or if I got this, I don't have to put in no effort, and y'all allow it. And then y'all get mad because y'all out here butthurt. And there was a young man on this Pop the Balloon challenge. He had dreads. He was a light-skinned man. I think he had a unique look. You know what I mean? He told all the women, listen, I like black women. I only want to be with a black woman. So they were bothered by, oh, you calling all the black women beautiful. As opposed to what? Ashy, ugly, dirty, filthy, aggressive. Like, what would you rather him call a black woman? This man got on there and said, listen, I want a beautiful black woman. I think all these black women are beautiful. What's wrong with that? And I believe what's yours is yours, right? But you wouldn't know that when you meet with a red balloon in her hand. But people don't want to hear that. So now we're on here. Everybody's popping their balloon because he's light-skinned. I don't know why. The truth is, I don't even know why. Somebody did say it's because he wasn't dark enough. Somebody said they didn't like what he had on. It's the wildly superficial things. As if women don't live in a society where we are picked apart every day. The scariest thing about it is we are picked apart every day, and then we'll turn around and do the same actions as our oppressor. And want to call it even? Are we calling it even? I don't get it. And I think that if you're in a place, the difference is that there are women in the world who are successful at dating because they allow people to exist. Hear that? They allow people just to be themselves, whatever that looks like, right? And then you get in and you zhuzh a little, and you zhuzh a little more, and you zhuzh a little more until you get the baddest out the group. But y'all don't understand that. Y'all would rather say mean and nasty things to him to almost incite something. It's very odd. And I don't think this is every woman dating. I think there are a lot of women who just got a, hard way to go for whatever reason. But I think that, like, when I'm watching these things, you have to be wildly... The reason why I'm not very critical of people, I'm critical of men as who they are and whatever it means to me. I'm critical of those things. I'm not critical of how somebody looks, primarily because I don't want nobody to be critical of me that way. So when I say I've dated men who look you know, not even bad, but just like maybe not what somebody else would see from me, it's primarily because everything in a relationship is about serving me. Hear that in the back. Everything. Any man who ever been with me know that. Like, I mean that so deep. Everything is about serving me. Okay? If you're not on board with that, you have to go. You have to go. When they say it's faith, family, football or whatever, no. It's intisar. And if that's not your lineup, you have to go. But I love myself that deep. I love myself so deep. I know I'm a God today, and I'm a God in your life. My presence is a present. I am the blessing. Hello? When they talk about the second coming of Christ, they talking about me. And y'all might find that blasphemous, but what I'm trying to get at is you have to come here. I'm so hell-bent on getting somebody who gonna serve me that the things that are wildly superficial, I can get over. And I'm speaking from a place where my man is fine. My husband is fine. But don't ever get it twisted. Even he got to get... I don't play about that either. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how good your teeth look. I don't give a fuck how fine you are. It's all about me. And if in your brain it is not about me, you have to go. And it's just that on that. And I want us to get to a place where we stop reducing everything to these shallow standards and look for a mother jumper who just want you wholeheartedly, would do anything for you, would drink your bath water, okay? Kiss the ground you walk on. That's the only motherfucker I want. I ask women all the time, how does him being 6'6" serve you? Does 6'6" make him a better provider? It's just something you like to look at, right? So then what is it providing to you actually? I wait. When he dressed a certain way, what does that provide to you? Dressed? People are not ugly. They are broke. And the moment y'all get that and get a little bit of imagination, we're going to be further along. Because I will go get, just like they say you're supposed to buy a house in the best neighborhood, okay? With maybe the worst house in the best neighborhood. Go get y'all a man who, you know what? If I do a little bit of this and I do a little bit of that, he gonna be the one. He gonna be the one. But the problem is we all want this ready-made person, and that's just not real life. When the truth is, our standards for how we're ready-made is that we make a certain amount of money, we live in a certain house, we do this, we do that. But you can be a boss in your life and entry level in love. Are you listening to your good girlfriend? And I want you to be in love, baby. But I want you to be so in love with you that the only love you receive is the love that is in love with you. It shouldn't even, who even give a damn if you, I don't even care if I like him or not. Okay? Because it's really about, I only like you if you worshiping me. I mean, quite literally. I don't want nothing else. I don't want anything else. I don't care. And I tell people all the time, by the logic these women have about who they supposed to have in a spouse, what he's supposed to look like, woo-doo-woo-doo-woo, I wouldn't be married. But that's why married women don't be talking to y'all. That's why married women sitting somewhere quiet, hushed, because they like, listen, you know, I don't want to be a 50-50 warrior. Whatever. You know what I mean? All that stuff like that. Because I actually believe, I tell people this all the time. I've said this 1,000,000 times. It's not even about being a 50-50 warrior to me. I think your man should take care of you. But it could be you one day and it could be him the next. That's just the truth. Right now, I'm in my season. My husband pays all my bills. Okay? All my bills. And I just told him mother jump, I want to eat out tonight. Okay, so he wanted to come up with the money for that. Like, but there's a time where I'm going to want to reciprocate and make sure he understands you ain't got to worry about nothing. You don't have to worry about nothing. I'm going to make sure we good. And y'all don't have that same kind of sense of reciprocation. And part of me gets it. Men make it hard. They are terrorists. They make it hard. So I get it, baby. I really, really do. I just want us to be more open to partnership and really meet a love that only want to love you. You know what I mean? Like, because the more I talk to women, I know they are meeting nice guys. But the problem is the ones that they're willing to give a break to. Oh, he said this, he did that. Are the ones they're more attracted to. And that's because in your brain, that makes him something more. But it shouldn't. Because it should always be about you. You'll never make the wrong decision if it's in service of yourself. It might break another mother jumper heart. It might make somebody upset. Serve your mother jumper self. Okay? I don't give a damn what nobody say. And maybe serving yourself is getting somebody who make a certain amount of money. That's in service to you. That I get. But us, he got to be fine, 6 foot tall, this, that. Y'all don't think that the mother jumpers is outside hearing that? And then those that align with that particular demographic of characteristics ain't like, oh, we got him. We got him. I'm going to turn that hoe every which way but loose. You don't think that's what's happening? The problem is that part of it is that you should be a terrorist, okay? So sometimes I be giving the women on TV grace. The problem is that y'all don't know how to be Sour Patch Kids. You got to give them a little sweet. You can't just be nasty. You got to give them a little sweet. And being hypercritical is so fascinating to me. And it really is indicative of how we're raised, right? I am not hypercritical of men's looks primarily because I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I know, but what I do know is a good man when I see one. And a lot of y'all don't know how to discern that. See, y'all know what's hot and get you juicy between the legs, but y'all don't know what's good for you, okay? Because everything that gets you juicy ain't good for you. Hello? Because that's how you breed yeast, nasty. And that's what we're not talking about. I just am tired, y'all. These men out here, I got to go down here and fight with my husband for the life of women and humanity. Because y'all hoes want to be outside acting the fool. So now I got to go out here and be like, that's not how they acting. They not doing that. Now I got a cake for men. Girl, y'all not don't like no man. Y'all not don't like no man. And y'all got me out here about to go sit up on the TV and say what I need to say about, oh, girl, you shouldn't have said that. What he really meant was, it's called a Cold War because there is no actual violence. Okay? But somebody's in control. And y'all got to figure out how to get that control back because men are getting hit. And the way they used to do it back in the day was, you did want a good looking man, so don't get me wrong. But the highest earner used to just get the baddest bitches. And today that's not the case. Okay? Because nobody even cares if you a high earner. But then y'all pretend like y'all do care. It's just so ass backwards. It's just so wildly ass backwards. I'm worried for y'all. Because it feels like, and this is from a woman from the outside looking in, I don't know how men feel, but from my perspective, it feels like the goalpost continues to move. And that's a hard thing to sell. And then what happens is men just start to be like, you know what, I don't want to go through that. First, then I tell people, y'all out here, doing coffee dates and stuff like that, saying it's easier. We're treating everything like an interview, but nothing like we're actually getting to know our partner. And that's scary too. Like sometimes it should just be like, I'm just trying to get to know my person. And sometimes these mother jumpers is for everybody. But I'm saying y'all got to learn how to get to them before they ever get to you. And if you just dated somebody who was into you, there are certain things you just wouldn't have to worry about. When I mean, I tell people I would never be poor. But if I were to be poor, hypothetically, I could do that with my husband. I love him damn. And I know he'll take care of me and vice versa. And you also don't know that level of love. Y'all don't even want to be loved. And that makes me sad too, because the kind of year I've had has changed my whole perspective on a lot of things. And I'm all about the sprinkle, sprinkle life. But I'm all about it from a perspective of get you somebody who worships the ground you walk on. Learn to feel loved. What is it the way you've been raised or what? The reason why I'm able to date men who don't look a certain way, or was able to date men who didn't look a certain way, or whatever, or like whatever standard other people have for me, is primarily because I had so much love built up in myself. Like I said, the only love that was necessary for me was the kind that felt like worship. That was it. Like, that was all I wanted. So when it came to meeting people, I used to date a basketball player. He thought he was the baddest mother jumper alive. I turned that mother jumper every which way but loose. You hear me? Because you had to be a fool to think you're going to get over on me. I am the prize. And people think, oh, he got this amount of money and he got this, so that's who I want. No. I'm not telling these mother jumpers anything I want. If you don't come in here with the energy that I'm going to worship the ground you walk on, anything you want, I'm going to make it appear, whatever the case may be, we have nothing to talk about. Nothing. There's quite literally nothing to talk about. And I just want us as a collective to be more open to what love looks like. That's my truth. Because I want to see Black women worshipped. We see that. Y'all see some of these girls, they out here, they men let them down. And it be some funny looking mother jumpers. And not even that the man got to be funny looking. Looks are so superficial. And the reason why I'm also one of those people who don't date conventionally certain looking people, I don't want there to be a standard for my beauty, so I'm not going to have a standard for yours. I want everything to be like I know I'm the ultimate vibe. I'm not the baddest bitch. I'm a bad bitch, but I'm not the baddest bitch. And I'm cool with that. And I need to be with somebody who know I'm the ultimate vibe. You understand what I'm saying? This is empty and I'm about to get sad. I don't give a damn about nothing. I'm the ultimate vibe. And when you meet somebody and they understand that, it's a different level of commitment. You know what I mean? Like, I walk around my house look like Meek Mill. Y'all saw how I just got up on this camera? Meek Mill down to the socks, okay? And not the new Meek Mill, the old ashy one with the bad, dirty, filthy braids, okay? But because there is, the standard for my beauty is whatever I set, not necessarily what my husband sets. I do want to look good for him. But I know that he's with me for, part of it is that. And the other part of it is that I'm just that girl. And y'all got to feel like y'all just that bitch. So much so, you are a queen. Like, when you comport yourself a certain way, people can't even knock you off your square. And a lot of y'all is getting knocked off the square, and I don't want that for you. You getting knocked off the square, you're getting humbled. And a lot of men are doing it on purpose. And I don't want that for you either. I don't want that for you either. Okay, this is my MAC blush. Love me, like me, love me. I love it. I just don't want y'all to be in a place where y'all getting humbled. Y'all have to be the humbler. Okay? Not the humbly, the humbler. Are you hearing what I'm saying, honey? I don't want that for you. I just beat my whole face. This is really annoying because all I'm going to do is film this and go to bed. And that's annoying to me. Very. But yeah, so I'm saying all that to say, get your stuff together, okay? It's love out here to be had. These men, there is a population of men who do anything for a good woman. And y'all are good women. Y'all are good humans. Okay? And we got to start taking advantage of these mother jumpers. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I'm just trying to get you hip, pudding. Okay. I want my nose to be good. Keep doing this to me. Okay, there we go. Okay, y'all. I'm back. My face is beat. My phone had the nerve to dial me. It said, bitch, you talking too much, and the girls don't need all that. And for that, I'm going to say, my bad, sis. I just want y'all to be taken care of over everything. The most important thing to me is that y'all treated like the queens, kings, queens, them, theys, whomever's that y'all want to be and that y'all want, you know what I mean? And I don't want it to be reduced to things that over time you'll find don't even matter. They just don't even matter. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's going to go through something. And the looks ain't going to stop it. The amount of money ain't going to stop it. It might make it better, might make it easier. But it matters that you find somebody who's just really wildly into who you are as a human. And like I said, I want that for y'all. So I'm sorry for yelling. I just had to get that off my chest. So at this point, you're seeing this. Let's go back to the man with the dreads. Just get y'all somebody who like y'all. And it really only take one. It take only one man and take only one woman for it to be right for you. I mean, for some, it might take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. But that's okay too, bud. That's okay too. And I thought, ooh, it's so weird. I keep seeing these names I'm very familiar with. It's weird. It's very weird. I'm watching this thing on TV and it's like, I'm not watching it. The Google TV, you know how they have the screensavers. But they have the name of the person whose photo it is. And this person's name is Siddhartha. And I know somebody named that. And the last one was Romaine Guy. One of my best friends' name is Romaine, and my sister's last name is Guy. Very weird. Isn't that odd? Or am I making too much of it? Y'all see how my ADD is working. Stop playing with your girl. So by the time you see this, I'm going to put this out the same day we put out our Married at First Sight review. So you guys march your beautiful booties on over to at Joe and Zara on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed. Watch how I'm yelling at you single stupid dummies. Y'all just dumb. This shit is not hard. It's not hard. And it ain't nothing to be like hyped to be in either. It's just a matter of like, what do you want? Well, I love you, honey. My husband, I can hear him coming down the stairs. He already got me my water and everything. He set everything up because he loves me. Let me stop. And I'll see you beautiful mother jumpers later.